Imagine this. A European army marches into Africa, fully armed, confident, and ready to dominate. But standing in their way, a fearless queen with no fear and no intention of losing. Not only does she beat them once, she sends them running twice. This is the untold story of Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba, the African warrior queen who flipped the script on colonization. Let's rewind a bit. The year is 1583, and Nzinga is born into the royal family of the Ndongo kingdom, in what is now modern-day Angola. From a young age, Nzinga wasn't your average royal. She was sharp, strategic, and trained in both diplomacy and warfare, which, trust me, would come in handy. By the time she was in her 30s, the Portuguese were aggressively trying to colonize her homeland, stealing land, capturing people, and setting up slave routes. Nzinga wasn't having it, and when her brother, the king, struggled to resist the Portuguese, she stepped up big time. In 1622, Nzinga was sent to negotiate peace with the Portuguese. Now listen to this. When she arrived at their camp, the Portuguese tried to disrespect her, offering her no seat at the negotiation table. Want to know what she did? She calmly signaled to one of her aides, who got down on all fours, and Nzinga sat on him, eye level with everyone else. Yeah, power move. And it worked. She negotiated a temporary peace treaty, showcasing her as not only a fierce warrior, but a master of diplomacy. But of course, peace didn't last. The Portuguese broke their word, no surprise there, and began raiding her lands again. That's when Nzinga decided it was time for war. She took full control of the army, formed alliances with neighboring kingdoms, and even partnered with the Dutch to push back the Portuguese. Under Nzinga's leadership, her forces launched hit-and-run attacks, controlled key trade routes, and waged psychological warfare. And get this, not only did she defeat the Portuguese in several battles, she held them off for over 30 years. Nzinga wasn't just a fighter. She was a symbol of resistance. She transformed her kingdom into a safe haven for runaway slaves and those fleeing European control. She kept adapting, using diplomacy when needed, warfare when forced, and outsmarted her enemies every step of the way. Even in her 60s, Nzinga was still leading from the front. She never gave up, never gave in, and when she finally passed in 1663, she left behind a legacy of fearless leadership that still inspires millions today. History books don't always tell us the whole story, but we're changing that one legend at a time. If this story blew your mind or taught you something new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've got more untold African stories coming your way, from hidden kingdoms to rebel queens like Nzinga. And hey, drop a comment below. Which African legend do you want us to cover next? Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious and never stop learning.